My name is Tom Hughes, and I'm a pastor at 412 Church in Southern California. I never thought I would be a pastor growing up. I went through a stage in life where I was I got into a lot of trouble. I got into selling drugs, a large quantity of drugs. This is back in the 1980s, so I decided I was going to sell cocaine. And when I decided I was going to sell cocaine, I found out I liked it. And I got a pretty serious addiction to cocaine. I was never able to sell it and make any money off it. And then the habit grew greater and greater, where it pretty much controlled my life. So I came to a really low point over the years of doing cocaine, and I actually got to a point where I was smoking cocaine. In fact, I would even buy cigarettes, and I would take some Tabasco out of the cigarette, and I would put the cocaine into the top of the cigarette, and I would smoke it that way. I went upstairs into my room. My nose was bleeding. I was throwing up from all the drugs. I'd been up for a few nights straight. And I cried out to God, and I said, God, I'm done with my life. I don't know what to do anymore. I said, I want to know you. And I really wanted to get off the drugs, but I even said this. I said, even if I never get off the drugs, I want to know you. I want to know that you're real. I just want to know you. And that was my prayer. That was my cry. That was my heart. It was very real. It was very genuine. I ended up falling asleep. I woke up the next day, and I don't know what time it was, but I remember I knew I was changed on the inside. Something happened when I cried out to God and said, I want to know you. I don't even care about getting off the drugs anymore. I just want to know you. And so my life changed from that moment on. It wasn't too long after that I thought, you know what? I think I want to be a pastor. No longer a rock star. That's, no longer this NFL player. That wasn't going to happen. Plus, I was too short for NFL, anyways. But I really felt like that God was, what the Bible terms, calling me to be a pastor. I was a pastor for several years before I landed at the church I'm currently at. In fact, the building I'm sitting in is the church that I'm a pastor at, the pastor. I've been out here for 2 decades, leading this church out here. I never would have thought that I would be where I am now. And now, I actually have a global influence. I'm able to do things in Mexico, Brazil, over in the Mideast, over in Europe. It's just really Australia, New Zealand, all over the world. There's not a chance I ever would have thought anything like this. I was asked 10 or 15 years ago to be on a radio program, and I was. And the radio program was in New York City, and it was live. And so the host is asking me different questions. We come down to the end of the program, and he goes, I perceive you're a religious man. Tell me what it is that motivates you. And I said, you know what? I figured I had like 2 minutes left because he told me I only did. And I thought in that split second, everybody's lacking something because God's put eternity in their hearts. They're at that place. And I said, but there's hope. God gives us hope that we can't find in anything else. If somebody says, Lord, help me, and it's legitimate, they really want help, God really will help them. And, He doesn't promise an easy road, but He does promise that He will save us, He'll forgive us, and He has a place prepared for us in heaven.